quickly, let's start what we have in this video. So firstly, let's start with the key of what? Of C. Let's run down what? The scale. Let's run down the scale on key C, the C natural, C major. So before we start, I would like to explain to us the concept that guides this scale. Go and check it from the grassroots so you can have deeper understanding of what we are going to be talking about in this video. So in this video, we are going to be talking about fingerings, how to run scales on keyboard, how to know the patterning formula, the formula involved to run scales on keyboard. So we have so many scales in music. Generally, we have major scales, we have minor scales, we have pentatonic scales, how to run all these various scales. But in this one, I'm going to be showing you how to run a major scales in four different keys, just 4 keys. I'll be showing you how to run scale in 4 different keys, which are what? The C, the C sharp, the F, and the F sharp. How did I come about knowing all these keys? How do I know their names? So that is why you have to go back to my first video and check the details of everything over there. I explained everything, explained how the black keys come about, the details about the white keys, and everything inside that video. You have to watch it. If you are having a major scale, so there is a concept that guides this, and I'm going to go unravel. I will unravel it in this particular video. So stay tuned, watch to the end. You are going to benefit from this video. So for example, we have our C. So when you have your Do, that particular key you are running the scale on with what? Automatically be what? Your Do. You have C to be your Do. So when you are moving to the Re, you have to have a note in between the C and and your Re. Like what I'm trying to say is this: when you have C to be your Do, then when you are moving to the Re, there must be a particular note in between the C and and your following note that is going to be the Re. Like when you have C, there is black key, then you have your Re. There will be another black key when you have the third. Then in between the third and the fourth, there's no note in between. Then you have your Fa. Then going to your So, you must have another note in between. You leave this one, come to this one. So then after the So, you have another note in between. Before you go to your La. After your La too, you have another note in between before you go to your T. After your T, so there is no note going to Do. What am I trying to say? If you have this concept works for all the keys. When you can understand this one, then you are good to go with the remaining keys. When you have your C, just know that in between Do and Re, there's a note. In between Re and Mi, there is a note. In between Mi and Fa, there is no note is involved. There's no note. This place is just a semitone. When between Fa and So, there is a note. In between So and La, there is a note. In between La and Ti, there is a note. But in between Ti and Do, there is no note. So in the sense that when you are running a scale, when you are from your Mi to Fa, you will know that it's just a semitone. There is no particular tone in between them. And your Ti to Do, there is no particular note in between them. So this concept works for all the various keys. So let's move to C sharp. I told us in that video that when you are moving to the right hand side, it becomes sharp. When you are moving to the left hand side, it becomes flat. So we are moving to C sharp, from C to C sharp. This is C. We are moving to the right hand side, it will become C sharp. So this is our Do now. Considering this key as our Do, this is C sharp. To have our Re, there must be a note in between. Then we go to the following note. Re, we've left this one. This is Do, Re. There is this one in between. This is your Re. You will leave another one. Mi. Can you see now? Do, Re, Mi. So there is a note in between. Don't forget. But I'm telling you, between Mi and Fa, you will not have any note in between them. This is Mi now. This is Fa. From Fa to So, there will be a note in between. From So to La, there will be a note in between. From La to Ti, there will be a note in between. Then from Ti to Do, there will not be any notes. So this also works when they say tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. What is the concept about this tone, tone, semitone? When you talk about a tone, yes, you are meaning, you are talking about what? A particular whole tone. That is, there is what? A balance in between them. That is, there's a particular what? Note in between two what? Two notes you are talking about. That also connotes, well, maybe you are talking about tone or you are talking about whole tone. It's still the same thing. We have whole tone and what? And semitone. So when you are talking about semitone, semitone simply means there's no what? No note in between two various what notes you are referring to. Whole tone means that when you have this as your do, there will be a particular note in between before you have another one. So why semitone means that you are going to what? Have do, then cross down. That's the concept about whole tone and what? And semitone. But for what? For this major scale that we are what? Figuring out how to what? Run down your what? Do, re, mi, fa, so. So it is tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. What does that mean? When you are moving from your what? Do to re to be tone. Another one, tone, tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. Tone now. Tone, semitone, tone, tone, semitone. This is semitone. So that is how it works. So let's move to what? To F. This is F. You have a particular note in between before you go to your re. You have another note in between, go to your what? Mi. Between mi and fa, there will not be any note. Fa. Then from fa to so, there will be notes in between. From so to la, there will be notes in between. From la to ti, there will be notes in between. From ti to do, there will not be any notes. So someone might be telling me that, okay, what are those notes I'm omitting? What are the various notes? What are the names of those things involved? Generally, when you start going far, when you start playing as an advanced player, all those particular notes I'm omitting, you are still going to be what? Figuring them, touching them one way or the other, because they makes what? When you play them together, it's what makes the music much more alive and much more what? Melodious to what you're hearing. So I believe you've learned a lot in this video. Please don't forget to what? Hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and share. And then let me know where you are not getting it right, so I can what? Have a retreat on the video. So I can what? Touch more things, enlighten or you more about things to know and the concept that all this thing works on. So hit that subscribe button, comment, like, and share. God bless you.